okay, it has been a long time coming. And this is something that, I mentioned that was coming. And it is time to get into it. And this is my top 10 or the 10 most hottest, sexiest, beautiful, whatever woman in One Piece. Now, the last time I made a video like this was probably around 2017, 2016, maybe 2018, something like that. So it's been years.
18, free. Yeah, not even a question.
And I got Lucy. So Lucy went 6'4".
You like basic woman?
She ain't basic, bro. You know what I mean?
So it's been years since I've compiled the list of the 10 most sexiest, beautiful women in One Piece. When I was compiling the list, it was like, oh wow, I like this person a lot more now, as opposed to, 3 years ago. So guys, I think, you may be interested in this. And of course, drop your list below because I know we have so many different opinions. And I'll drop my honorable mentions first. But if you're here for the first time, make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel for more content like this. We do this damn near every day. Sometimes you pull up, you watch multiple videos, you don't even realize that you're not subscribed. So take this time out, make that red button white or clear, whatever, and like the video as well. So without further ado, let's get into the top 10 or my 10 most hottest, sexiest, beautiful women in One Piece. First, my honorable mention. So Cinnamon, somebody from Whole Cake Island, Smoothie's sister that was in that delectable spread with her. I really thought about her, but I think the anime fumbled a little bit because she looked a bit better in the manga, but Cinnamon is still up there for me. Thought about Sadie from Impel Down, if you guys don't remember Sadie. Also thought about Monet. Monet was also one that I contemplated putting on the list, but I was like, no, not Monet. Not Monet. She didn't make it, unfortunately. Another person that I thought about that a lot of people seem to like is Khalifa. And again, Khalifa had some very interesting shots in the manga, in the anime as well. I think Khalifa's okay. I mean, I had her on my list back then, but now I'm just like, I like people a little bit more. So, those are my honorable mentions, guys. You can, again, leave your top 10 and your honorable mentions below. But without further ado, let's get to my top 10. And for number 10, I have Vivi. Now, for a lot of people to go like, Vivi this low? If this was a best girl, Vivi would be higher. But this is sexiest, hottest, most beautiful, or sexy and hot. I think Vivi is fine, but I don't know. I kind of don't look at Vivi that way. She's just so wholesome. And, the anime tried to do something when they had her show up again, with the Reverie stuff, but I think Vivi's fine. I like her personality a lot more than, anything else. Oda did have her be a bit more voluptuous than she was pre-time skip, but, she's fine. She's fine. And I think, I had to have her in my top 10. So she's 10. Number 9, we have Baby 5. Now for Baby 5, this is a personality thing in addition to, aesthetic and design. Because for Baby 5, there's something about her that's really appealing, that she wants to feel loved or useful. And the fact that she was so willing to follow Sai and marry Sai, and she was one step short of calling Sai Poppy, I was like, you know what? Baby 5 and just how dedicated she would be. And she is pretty hot, right? So for Baby 5, I was like, you know what? I really kind of started to like Baby 5 a lot in Dressrosa. And so therefore, Baby 5 is number 9 for me. Number 8, and this was a weird one because she is interesting, and that's Bonnie. And Bonnie, Oda did reveal her age, but the fact that she could go from old to young, there's something delectable about that, right? And the fact that, say you've gotten older, you guys are now a lot older, Bonnie could go back to prime form at any time. And I think that gives some bonus points, even though she's kind of a slob and it seems like she's a bit nasty. But that could be a good thing as well. So for Bonnie, there were so many things that were like, you know what? I don't know, but the benefits and the upside is there. So I think she had to be on the list. Number 7, we have Domino. And Domino, a lot of people don't even remember her. Not a lot of people. I would think the average One Piece fan probably doesn't remember Domino. But Domino is that Impel Down guard. And Domino, man, she can chain me up any day. The blonde, she's just so damn beautiful. I think how the anime portrayed her as well, a bit soft-spoken, but had a different side to her. I think Domino definitely resonated, and she's all the way back in Impel Down. Imagine if they gave us an updated version of Domino. She'd probably be higher for me. And again, this is your personal preference based on your characters and situations, etc. So yeah, that's why Domino's number 7 for me. Number 6, we have Reiju. And Reiju, I knew she would be at least top 15 after that scene with Luffy. But I think as the arc progressed and, obviously aesthetic. When we first got introduced to her, we assumed she was blonde like Sanji. Anime showed us, well, nope, she has pink hair, right? And Reiju, I think as the arc progressed, showed just how much she helped Sanji, just how much she cared. And overall, a very solid character. And she's pretty hot. And I think as you go through, and even a transformation, I don't know if you guys remember that transformation scene into a raid suit. I was like, okay, you know what, Reiju, you're in my top 10 now. And I think going back, reading Whole Cake Island and different things with Reiju, the character resonates with me. And I think I like, obviously, the aesthetic and the character. And that's a great combination. So that's why Reiju's number 6. Number 5. I don't know, this may be a hot take because I don't see a lot of people talk about her, but Nojiko. And for me, Nojiko is just a mature Nami with, you know, different color hair, right? And I like Nojiko. I've always liked Nojiko, especially the post-time skip Nojiko. I mean, Nojiko, from what we've seen, she is amazing. She's beautiful. Of course, personality-wise, there's more to be desired there because we just haven't gotten enough. But based on what we know pre-time skip and how, you know, she's grown up post-time skip, I think I've always been a fan of Nojiko. So, you know, as far as sex appeal and just being hot, she's up there for me, man. Number 4, we have Nico Robin. Now, Nico Robin, that's a lot of people's best girl, and I understand it. She can sprout hands anywhere, and she can do a lot with that. But I think for Robin, as far as best girl, she would be higher. But again, as far as sexy, hot, beautiful, I just have a few characters above her. And she's 4. She's top 5. She's number 4, right? So you can't go wrong with that. There's so many attractive qualities of Nico Robin. I mean, she's obviously a fan favorite. She's one of the Straw Hats. But there's so many appealing pictures of Nico Robin online if you just Google Nico Robin. And the maturity that comes with her, it's welcomed. I mean, she's a bit boring at times, right? But that's something that some people really like, the fact that she's down to earth, smart, and just very reliable. So that's something that I think, obviously, you know, she would be top. I think she's top 5 for most people, but she's, you know, number 4 for me. Number 3, we have Nami. Now, Nami, again, is a lot of people's best girl. Pre-time skip, I had Nico Robin over Nami. Post-time skip, I think Nami as a character leaps and bounds above Nico Robin. As far as support, character agency, design, I think is great as well. And I don't know, I just like Nami a lot, man. I think there's subtle moments that Nami has in the story that shows just how important she is, not only to the Straw Hats, but to each individual character, because she has different relationships with everyone. And her relationship with Sanji, you know, that moment after he hit Luffy, to, you know, her moment with Luffy, to her moment with Zoro. It's like, I think Usopp is the glue, right, of the crew, but Nami could be viewed that way as well, keeping the crew in check. But aesthetic wise, she's perfect, you know, but I just have a couple of characters over her because she's 3. Number 2, we have Boa Hancock. And Boa Hancock, listen, Oda wanted to portray Boa Hancock as the most beautiful woman. And for Boa Hancock, you know, that's what Oda views as the epitome of beauty. And I agree. I think just every time she's on screen, she commands it. She takes over. She's dominant. She's powerful. The way she just looks down on people, I'm like, Boa, step on me. I think it's everything about Boa Hancock, man. And it's funny that if you want her, she doesn't want you, but she wants you if you don't want her. It's like a weird thing, right? But I think Boa Hancock, no question, is a top 3 sexiest in One Piece. But I have one over her, and you guys probably know who that is. Number 1, I have Viola. And Viola, for the longest, she was top 3, right? But go back and watch Dressrosa. Viola, bro, I think she might be one of the most beautiful anime characters I've ever seen. She is, again, Dressrosa has a lot of, you know, as far as heritage, Spanish heritage, and her dancing, and just the character aesthetic, the design. The character, again, leaves more to be desired, but because of how amazingly voluptuous, I don't want to say that, how aesthetically pleasing she is, it was like, again, Viola might be one of the hottest female characters ever. Just ever, right? And I mean, Hancock's up there as well. But Viola, I think she's my number 1 for now. She's definitely my number 1. But guys, give me your thoughts. Who are your top 10 hottest characters in One Piece? I just laid mines out. Again, I gave my honorable mentions. Something that was, I don't know how I feel about it, but Shirahoshi. A lot of people select Shirahoshi. I'm like, I don't know about Shirahoshi, man. Rebecca is another one that almost made it for me, because when you go back and watch that Dressrosa fight scene, boy, that's one that you can definitely chalk up to the game. But Rebecca is pretty young as well, I think, and Shirahoshi is pretty young. So those two, I'm like, I don't know. But that's my list, guys. Give me your thoughts. Make sure to like the video if you did. Subscribe to the channel for more content like this. Follow me on Twitter at BrogWithAce. Follow me on Instagram at BrogWith.ace. Thank you to my patrons. I appreciate you guys so much, guys. Like, subscribe. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.
Okay, I start doubting me, I felt lost.